Hey guys, what's up? Today I'll be talking about Creepshow Part 3. And you know what? Before I talk about 1 and 2 later on, Creepshow 3, I used to hate on this movie because I wanted to be like 1 and 2, right? And to me it didn't have the passion like 1 and 2. But I gotta admit, this is the second time I'm seeing it, and I ain't gonna lie, I actually enjoyed it after all. It wasn't bad as I thought it was. The original Creepshow 3, actually, they had like how you have the guy who hosted it. You have the creeper. He's like the hot dog vendor, and it gets towards the end when you can see how the creeper really looked like, But besides that, this movie has about 5 or 6 wraparound stories. I would say. Let's see if I can calculate it right. But what I like about this Creepshow 3 is actually intertwined. It actually connects with each other. Each story is actually connected with characters and stuff. So I like stuff like that in a anthology horror movie, and you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I gotta give it props for that. And when I see this next time around again, I admit each of the stories were interesting. I actually liked them. But they're not better than 1 and 2, don't get me wrong. But still, I'm just saying. We got a first story about this girl who's like in this parallel universe where her father started clicking the switch. And the girl's wondering like, what the hell's going on? She starts seeing different people in her family, like white, black, Latino, and then she get mutated, start transforming. And personal spoil, I don't want to spoil too much for you in Creepshow 3, like you guys can though, but still, I don't want to. Then you got part 2 of the story, Creepshow 3, when you have this guy who buys this radio, and the radio starts telling him things to do, start taking care of him, like how a wife will take care of a man. And it was funny, it was like a talking radio, and then the radio starts saying that, hey, you got some money, help him find some money, invest. Pretty much the radio's telling him what to do, even to kill. In the third story, you got this call girl, who actually is like a serial killer, she killed men, and then let's just say she meet up with a customer, and let's just say the customer has a twist of his own too. Then you got the fourth story with these two graduate students, this professor guy, and they met with the professor's a woman, and she's very young and very beautiful, and the two former students wondering like, this woman cannot be real, she has to be like a robot, And let's just say that two guys did something stupid and realized, wait a minute, I think we made a mistake. Then you got your fifth story about this doctor. He doesn't care for his patients. He's acting all stupid and stuff. And he gave this homeless man a bad hot dog. And then the homeless man started dying. And the homeless man started haunting the doctor. The doctor's like going crazy and stuff. And then you got the sixth story, the final story about the professor that you see in the beginning of the movie. The old man. And plus you see in the fourth story also. And you see the professor finally got married to his mail order bride. It's pretty much, he went to the homeless guy, his own voodoo kit too. So he used pretty obviously used the voodoo kit to rescue his bride, And that was like his happy end. And the brides are look like zombie or mummified and stuff. And then you get the creep at the end at the hot dog vendor. Creepshow 3, you know what? If you give it a second chance around or a third chance around, I think you might enjoy it for what it was, But anyway, Creepshow 3, check it out if you could, rent it if you could, or watch it for free if you could. Alright, peace guys, and see you later. And I think the DVD version does have these scenes, but if it's so long, I saw the DVD version. The one I saw was actually posted on YouTube.